This is a short video to show you how to edit your LendEngine member site. So the first thing we're going to do is pop a logo on, and then we're going to change the look and feel, the color, and then we'll add a page in the menu. I'm logged in as admin, which gives me this little admin link at the top right. So then settings, and then member site. Scroll down and we'll drop a logo in. Grand. Now going across to the member site, you'll see we've got this logo. But let's make the header blue to match that. So let's go admin, settings, member site, and then about halfway down the page, you've got the ability to add custom CSS and custom JavaScript. So get that from your web designer. Anything you might want to do to modify the page look and feel is on there. You can change fonts and things like that. So we'll just save that particular setting. What do I have to choose from? Languages, that's an important step. So which languages? And multiple languages allows the member to choose which language the site is shown in. So we'll save that, go back to the member site, and you'll now see that we've got this blue header. And you can do all sorts of fancy stuff with your CSS, it's called, your style. Super, so next thing we're going to do is actually edit website by adding content. So we'll click that, which takes us into site edit mode, and we'll add a new page. So this is about the library, let's say about us. So that's the title. The menu will appear on the left hand side, and then who is it for? Let's say that this page is for anybody who wants to view it. About us, and then we save that page, which gives us extra content. In fact, if you don't need your own website separately, then LendEngine can be your organization's website. The home page is important, so let's edit that, and homepage content is here. Pretty straightforward. Save that. In fact, let me spell that properly. There we are. And then exit when you're done. In fact, let's show you just how you can drag the order of those should you need to. And exit. So you can add a custom domain as well. So your trial account will be on something.lendengineapp.com. But if you want to put your website under a full domain name, you'll let us know with this form at the top of the box. So you can choose whatever domain you want and connect it to your LendEngine site. That's basically all we need to see on customizing the site. You might have noticed on the left hand side there's no categories of items. Let's do that in admin. We'll go admin, settings, and then that is item categories. So we'll add a category and we'll call it camping. And then we can add another category called tools. And then we could have another category called toys. And then what we could do to group these is put them into sections. So we'll add a section called kids and a section called consumables, let's say. And now if you go back to categories, we could put the toys into the kids section. So we've now got some sections and some categories, all of which are set to show on the website. Now going back to the member site, you can see we've got our categories and our sections which expand out. So that's a quick summary of how to manage your LendEngine member site.